Alright, so good afternoon everybody. My name is Avan Edobor. I'm a sophomore here at NSU, and today I'll be presenting to you guys my business idea, which is Shark Sweets. And before I begin, quick question. How many of y'all like desserts? As shown, the whole room, which is exactly what feeds into my business plan. So who are we? Shark Sweets is a student-run on-campus business that will provide a variety of dessert options, such as brownies, cookies, cupcakes, and other baked goods. Our mission statement is Shark Sweets aims to provide the NSU community with consistent, high quality, and delicious desserts. Each of these qualities is the exact reason trending and driving my business along why it will succeed. It's going to be consistent, it's always going to be there, you're always going to have an option to get it. High quality, you know whatever you're getting is going to be good. It's going to be checked to make sure if it's of the highest quality, and efficient. You're going to walk in, you're going to get your dessert, walk out. You don't have to waste time like waiting in lines, waiting for other people. It's always going to be there. So my target market, simply put, current NSU population. There's around 5,000 undergraduate students here on campus. So if I could get even 1 to 2% of that as a consistent customer base, my profits are going to go through the roof. Obviously, on campus, there's a lot of like events and visitors that we have, such as like cheer competitions, soccer games, basketball games, all that kind of stuff. Shark preview, or even people who just want to visit. All types of business events. On-campus visitors, that's another market that can entertain. And then obviously future students and parents. That's going to be the big one, because if they know about it before they come here, they're going to be more likely to come and buy my product. So then these are examples of product itself. These are just a couple options, but it's not limited to just these. You see, a big thing with what you eat and the food that you put into your body, if you don't like the look of it, you're not going to want to eat it. If it's not visually appealing, you're not going to think it's appealing in your stomach. So as you can see, these all have a beautiful layout, and there are many other options that I can receive, but these are just a few. So my hours of operation are going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7 to 10 p.m., located inside the Shark Cage in Maple Hall. I chose this time period because there's going to be a lot of other businesses going around next year, and what I noticed is that the Tuesday and Thursday slot was very open. A lot of people want that Monday, Wednesday, Friday, which I can understand, because Friday, you have the weekend, not a lot of people are going to be doing anything. But given that, knowing that this spot is going to be open, then I'm going to be one of the only businesses running, so it's going to provide me with more customer base. And at this specific time period, it's around when people want a sweet treat. It's like right around when you eat dinner, you want something sweet to satisfy you for the night while you're doing your homework or whatever, watching Netflix. So that 7 to 10 p.m. range is going to be perfect, because I know for me personally, that's when I'm craving sweets the most. And while I am located inside the Shark Cage, there are other options I am exploring, because I know the lemonade stand also operates outside the library. Great opportunity, a lot of people, a lot of foot traffic, a lot of people, lots of visitors. And then the farmers market, which is also out there, that's a great opportunity too. A lot of on-campus visitors, and then also catering to specific student-run events, such as fraternities, sororities, clubs, organizations, all that kind of stuff. So my operation and development, the beauty about my business is that it will provide profit, and I don't need that much space to run it. The only storage space I need is just one, a little bit of counter space, like table space, and fridge space to keep my extra products. And then obviously it's food. It's you have to make sure it's high quality, it doesn't go bad. And the great thing, inventory will be assessed at the end of each shift to see what I can still salvage and what I can't. The beauty of my products is that when maintained properly, they can last up to 1 or 2 weeks and maintain that freshness. So that also will help me later when I'm buying my inventory, knowing that I have that little leeway, that I don't have to consistently buy new products and new products. I can reuse them. And then my main suppliers will be Publix, Costco, Walmart, Amazon, and other local bakeries. This will probably be all my basic necessities, such as my example items: napkins, disposable gloves, paper plates, disposable plastic silverware, Lysol wipes, chocolate milk, and red solo cups. Everything that you would need while you're enjoying a nice dessert is listed there. And then with this, I did some survey analysis. I sent this out to around 200, 210 people, give or take. And I got 166 responses, which I felt was pretty good. First question, do you feel that there's an adequate number of dessert options on campus? 80% said yes. 80% said no, and then 10% said not sure, so that's a total of 90% of the campus feels like there needs to be more or doesn't know yet. So once I'm there, they can really see like what I have to offer. My next question, how do you feel about the price of desserts currently at NSU? And then the main thing here, around 85% of the population said they were too high or just right. And given the current prices of desserts, I know Flight Deck, they offer you like the waffle ice cream or whatever, that can cost you like $7, $8, I'm pretty sure. And then given my price, no one wants to pay $8 just for like a thing of like ice cream. Like no one wants to do that. So then that's a great opportunity knowing that I can set the price lower and then compare it to my competitors. It'll be much cheaper, which will drive people to buy it. The next, would you be willing to support an on-campus business that provides an array of different desserts? The key factor here, not a single person that responded to the survey said no. Even the 10% that wasn't sure, that just comes along with recognition. Once they find out who I am and what I'm about, they're more likely to buy. And then the 90% that said yes, that helps me even more knowing that there's already a large niche for my business. And then finally, going into my other survey question, how much are you willing to pay for these desserts? While a big portion did say only $2, what I'm mainly focused on is that the majority of people said $3 to $4, which compared to my competitors is half the price. So, and then given my inventory, I projected that at this price range, I'll be making anywhere from 300 to 500% profit per individual item sold. Because each of my items, when I'm purchasing them, come out to 53 cents to $1. So reselling it, that's instant profit right there. So, and it's at a much cheaper and competitive price that people like to buy. So now on to advertisement. Obviously word of mouth. Again, 5,000 students. It's not the biggest campus, small school. Word gets around. If people know about it, I'm a good business. People are gonna talk. They're gonna wanna buy. They wanna see what I'm about. Obviously flyers. People need that visual thing to see when they wanna buy. Social media, obviously Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, all of that. I mean, if you don't have social media nowadays, you're not gonna strive as a business. Obviously Facebook, which I did not include here, is a big one. That would be mainly for the parents, because that's the main way parents get connected. That's the way they see the university, that's how they get connected with other people in the university. So if I have something that's popped up for them, that'll make my business even better. Another idea I had was we all get those email blasts about different events going on campus. If there was a way that I could get my business to be part of those email blasts when I'm having a promotion, if I'm having a special sale, that's a great way. Because we're all advised to check our emails anyways, so if I can see, if it's sent straight to your student email, even if you're just gonna delete it, eventually you're gonna look at it oh, I keep getting this email, maybe I should go check it out. And then obviously promotions at other Shark Cage businesses. We have a lot of businesses that I feel like would be a great partnership. Obviously we have our milkshake business currently going on. That dessert theme is beautiful. Annabelle's having her artwork. You probably want to treat while you're going to be in there for a long time. You probably want to treat, and then like I said, the farmers market would be a great opportunity. So partnering with other businesses, and then Shark Preview. Currently, we already have things going on during Shark Preview in Mako Hall, and that seems to prove to be a big success. A lot of sales are made there, so if I can get that. It's going to introduce people, so then when they return to campus, if they decide to return to campus, I'll already have a standing customer base. And then these are just examples of promotional materials, obviously flyers, business cards, thinking of punch cards, all that kind of stuff. You want it bright, as you see it's bright, colorful, it pops out at you, you're going to be interested. And then with that is my funding. My total projected cost for opening day would be around a little over $430, but I'm requesting an investment of $600 from the Shark Cage micro loan. That will give me $150 give and take leeway for any extraneous costs and any unforeseen occurrences that I see. And then the main thing, I project to sell my products at $3 per item, and then in order to pay back that loan, I would have to sell around 300 units total throughout the year, which might seem like a lot, but when I break it down, that's only 5 per day. So that, and that's a very soft projection. So that's 5 per day. I don't if I can get one customer could buy 3 brownies, I only have to sell to 3 customers. It just depends. So that's very soft projections, and that'll provide me at least $300 worth of profit in my business. But again, those are just soft projections. And then while I am purchasing the bulk of my inventory up front, like I said, most of them are non-perishable, which means they will last me a while, so I will not have to keep dipping in that loan too soon. So that way I can space out my purchases, and then it'll make it easier to pay that loan back. And then again, these are just financial projections of like my soft projections for what I want to sell. So I divided it per semester, and then if I make 400, like the 450, that is when I sell around 150 units per semester, which again totals out to 5 per day. There's nothing, and then obviously there are the cost of operations that I would need, and then. So now it goes on to my SWOT analysis. The strength of my business, as I said, is low cost. Like, if you have two options, $3, $4 compared to $8, you're gonna want to buy the $3 ones, especially when the quality is similar, if not better. Convenience. While the majority of people on campus do not have a car or do not have access of going to other places, so the fact that I am right here on campus, you know it's always going to be there. And the majority of the undergraduate population does live in Maco Hall. Knowing that you have to walk past it to get to your room is going to make you more inclined to buy. And efficiency, as I said before, you're going to walk in, it's not going to be a huge wait. You walk in, you don't, like flight deck, sometimes you have to wait 20, 30 minutes for your meal. You're not going to have people like me. The brownies are going to be set, ready for you. You just tell me what you want, I hand it to you, you pay me, it's it. In and out. Weaknesses, consistency of my customer base. Obviously, that's a big problem with any business. Obviously, I'm optimistic that I will have a strong customer base, but you just never know. So, like, I have to, and then with that goes name recognition. That those two tie hand in hand, as when my name gets out there, my customer base will strengthen. But if I can't get my name out there, then my customer base is going to weaken. And then overstocking. That's the biggest fear. I don't want to overstock too much and then have to throw away inventory, because then that's just wasting money. Then opportunities, as I said, partnership with other shark cage businesses. One idea I had was like treat of the week, where say every Thursday, like I get like supplies from like a different like ethnic bakery or something special, just to spice it up a little bit so it's not the same thing every single time. Like once you have that variety, people are gonna be intrigued. Make your own treat. That's where I could buy like just separate ingredients, as like sprinkles, fudge, all that kind of stuff, and then for a certain rate you could make whatever treat you want. I don't know, the toppings, whatever. And then obviously, I said I want to start out with brownies, but expanding to other desserts such as cupcakes, cookies, whatever. Like just, again, variety, keeping your things mixed up. And then subscription packages. I could buy them in bulk, and then I can find a way, you order what, like, you want a specific order, I can deliver that to you. And then obviously, threats are just gonna be my other competitors, which I will get to in a moment. As I said, my main competition, Outtakes, Flight Deck, other shark cage businesses, and outside venues. So obviously Outtakes, it's most well known. We all go there. We all need to go there eventually. Flight Deck, yeah, it's one of the few food options we do have on campus. People are gonna know that they're comfortable with, even though you're paying a lot, they are comfortable with it. But I do feel like that I'll be providing equal, if not better quality at a much cheaper price. And other shark cage businesses, with there being such few food options on campus, a lot of the businesses are centered around food. And while it's great, like that's just gonna be more like there's only so much food that people are gonna want to buy. There's only so many customers to go around, especially with all of us making food businesses. That's gonna be major competition. And obviously other outside venues, even my like vendors I'm buying from Publix, Costco, like Amazon, they all have that kind of stuff that they can buy on their own. So like as Shika alluded to, I will be buying from my competitors. So I just have to make sure I like get my name out there. And then obstacles I'll have, obviously, like I said, startup costs and starting sales. Like I'm obviously not expecting the business to start off booming. That's very rare to happen. So I have to make sure I plan for that. And then obviously, like I said, recognition, just getting my name out there. The big one that I found was health and dietary restrictions, because obviously, like me personally, I'm allergic to nuts. So like I have to make sure that I don't buy, like I have to separate products. I can't make sure they're mixed products. Like I said, like I'm definitely allergic to nuts. That could be a big problem, and that's liability on me. Also, people might not want gluten, lactose, different things, vegan, like it's just a bunch of different things you have to think about that I have to take into consideration. And obviously overstocking. If I buy too much too soon, I'm just wasting money. It's gonna be hard for me to pay back that loan. And then my management and exit strategy. So I will be the sole manager and operator of Shark Suites. But however, if things go the way I anticipate and want them to go, if the customer base becomes great, then I could, like, as we have to volunteer for the upperclassmen, I would probably get a volunteer just to help subsidize that workload and extra strategies. Obviously, I don't want this business to come to an end, but eventually we'll have to. And then when that happens, my plan would be to pass on ownership to a class of 2023. So like, given that if it's a successful business already running, it just saves them a lot of time and effort, and it's just better for everybody involved to have an already standing business. And then in terms of leftover inventory, I'll either sell to the future owner of my business or outside vendors. And with this, that can help me increase my profits and income, or if I'm still behind on my loan, that'll be my main option to pay it back. And then obviously, the reason why you should be excited in this business. Everyone loves dessert. It's comforting, it's nostalgic, and provides a sense of community. Like, we all remember when we were 6, 7 years old, mom's making cookies or brownies in the kitchen, birthday parties, like you go out, you get a cake for your birthday, all that kind of stuff. Desserts is more than just food, it's memories, it's people, it's all of that. And if I can give that experience and feeling to the NSU community on a consistent basis, that's what I'm trying to appeal to, that joyful nostalgia. And then my value proposition, Shark Sweets is a high-quality, sanitary, and affordable business that provides fresh and delicious treats to our customers. We aim to provide each patron with a friendly, polite, and enjoyable experience. And with that being said, I thank you all for your time. This is my information, and I hope to see you at Shark Sweets.
So